everyone. Just wanted to tune in today. There's a lot of intense energies right now, and if you're a sensitive soul like me, you'll be feeling um, everything that's in and around us right now. Even how, even if you're feeling quite grounded and comfortable with where things are at. We're still taking on our families, perhaps some of their insecurities, their fears, their projections. There's a lot that's moving through each one of us right now. A lot of decisions that we need to make. We're faced with a lot of uncertainty. There's just a whole range of emotions that we're feeling in this moment, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be many more. So I've just been guided to whenever I can, and I'm also taking that pressure off myself, because I'd love to say that I'll show up here each and every day, but sometimes other things call to me. So I think that's also important, that we all remember that we all are navigating, these stormy seas in our own unique way, and that each day is going to be different, and that's okay. So the more that we can surrender and we can just let go of trying to control everything and simply just allow the flow, just like perhaps visualizing yourself as jumping into the river and just surrounding yourself, feeling the water washing over you and within you. And sometimes there may be a few bumpy rocks that you might have to go over, but you'll just continue to flow. You can hang on to the side if you want to the riverbank, and just hang on for dear life. But eventually you're going to get tired, frustrated, because you're not moving, you're just stuck and you're stagnant. So just allow yourself to flow, and perhaps you might find that there's a log floating down the river with you, and you might need to just grab on and just have a break, have a rest, and that's okay. You might even be able to swim at some point. There may be a beautiful pool in amongst the flow where we can just stop and take a breath and rest, and just notice the surroundings and the opportunities that are all around us. This is where we're at right now. There's just constantly new things, and it's like the water, it's just constantly moving, and if it just is stagnant, if it just stops, then it gets stagnant, and that's not where we want to be. We want to just be continually allowing that flow. And even with our breath, this is the opportunity now, is to remind ourselves to breathe. And just with each breath, if you're confronted with something or a challenge or something that's you're unsure of, or a feeling that's uncomfortable and icky, and you've never been in that situation, perhaps it's just an opportunity to just breathe. So take some deep breaths. That's what we're here today. That's what I'm being reminded to do, and I'm reminding you to do as well. So I might even play a little bowl just to allow the energies in this moment, even if it's just for the next couple of minutes. Just going to breathe. And there's no right or wrong way to breathe. Not in my book anyway. I just think as long as we're taking deep, nourishing breaths, whatever feels right for you, it's about you tuning in to whatever it is that your body needs. You might like to just take even just notice the shallow breaths that you take now. So just breathe naturally and just notice. Are they nice deep belly breaths, or are your breaths really shallow? Just feeling into the breath and allowing just allowing for the breath to move through your body. You may even like to place a hand over your belly and perhaps one over your heart, and allow with each breath your chest to expand, your belly to expand on the in-breath, and then on the exhale, the out-breath, just letting go, even with a beautiful sigh, just allowing the breath, just like the water, just ebb and flow, ebb and flow. Beautiful. And while we are breathing, just allowing the sounds to wash over you, bringing a little bit of peace and calm into your busy mind. And just breathing here, allowing. Thought I'd draw a card from Rebecca Campbell's Work Your Light deck. So let's just see what comes out. Ooh, the initiation. Well, yes, we are definitely being initiated right now. That is for sure. So it says, rite of passage. You're going somewhere sacred. Yeah. I mean, it does look a little bit dark and daunting, doesn't it, in the image? But look at that beautiful path through into this beautiful utopia. This beautiful world. Looks like I have to move it away a bit. I'm not getting old at all. And it's like beautiful pyramids to me. Yeah, in the distance, but beautiful, beautiful light shining through the darkness. And that's where we are at the moment. The card on the bottom is break the chain. Yeah. So this is where we're at. We're being given this opportunity to notice all that no longer serves us and to go within and just move through what we were just saying before. Just allow, know that you are supported fully and completely to breathe through any challenge. And as we begin to break the chain, so ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. So this is an opportunity. Here's the beautiful card. This is an opportunity. We have our ancestors, even breathing into, just closing your eyes and feeling the support of your ancestors all around you. And they're here supporting us as we move forward and we let go of conditioning and old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve us. And they may have protected us in the past. They may have served our purpose for our ancestors, but they no longer do in this moment for us and moving forward for future generations. So break the chain. So just take a moment to close your eyes, and perhaps you can see or feel those chains pulling you down, heavy around your ankles. And with each breath and each opportunity that we're given now, and as we move forward to step into our sovereignty, stepping into our truth, our integrity, we're going to be given so many opportunities. So even if in this moment you don't feel strong enough to surrender, to let go and to trust, that's okay. Just know wherever you are at is perfect for you, and that You will be given many opportunities, and know that there are many beings that are around you. Your ancestors are here to support you, and there are many here on the earth plane that are here, and I'm definitely here, and I will be showing up as true and authentic as I can to also give you permission to do the same. So as we're faced with all of these challenges, perhaps obstacles, however you may see them, just know that they're just opportunities for us to sit with that stuff that's deep within, to go within the cave, to sit and allow for the initiation to take place. That may come with like a big release, a burning off, a cleansing and clearing of all that no longer serves you, however it comes through for you. I may even just have a look and see with my terrible eyesight if I can find the initiation page, and I'll try to write it up as well. Takes a little bit. Here we go, 70. So just while we're waiting, just breathing into the space, breathing into the card and what it represents for you. And just take a moment here to breathe. So you're going somewhere sacred. Let it crack you open. Just allow it to crack you open. As we breathe here together, there is a temple in India that looks terrifying from the outside, but inside it is filled with jewels and is one of the most loving places imaginable. This represents the journey that your soul pilgrim is required to take to reach somewhere sacred. But only the initiated can enter. Perhaps that's where you are right now. You are being tested, initiated, because you are headed somewhere sacred. Initiations require that we cross the threshold from one world or state of being to the next. We are called to face what scares us and have been willing to lose it all. And have to be willing to lose it all in order to gain a new way of being, of safety, of security, of depth, of meaning. And this is what we're talking about when we step into our integrity, our truth, our sovereignty. This is coming home to our hearts. It's a new way of being. We've been conditioned to follow certain narratives, perhaps, but now we're starting to see, and this is my role here on the planet at this time. I've been through my own very powerful, intense initiation. I've been here, I have walked this path for many years, and it's not always easy, but it is so worth it. And so I'm here as your guide to support you as you move through your initiation. Initiations, like rites of passage, mark the shift from one age to the next and can take place because of emotional turmoil, great loss, grief, or devastation. But it is through the seeming hardship that our heart cracks open and our spirit is invested to step forward. We take the sacred voyage into more of who we are and who we came here to be. It can be painful and scary, but once we begin the journey, we can be more ourselves than ever before. If you are in the middle of an initiation right now, we'll just breathe here, because yes, I just have to say, so mine was a very personal initiation that I went through last 3 or 4 years. I knew it was leading me to something in the sense that I knew it wasn't just for me, that I was moving through all of that because it was also going to be my calling and my purpose to help others to do the same when the time came. And I've just over the last week been observing and just noticing what we're all going through as a collective consciousness on our planet at this time. And my role is now to step up and help the collective to move through their own powerful initiation. So we're all going through our own initiation. Mother Earth, Pachamama, Gaia is going through hers. We are all in this together. There are some of us that have been working very deeply within ourselves so that we are prepared and ready to support others to do the same when their time comes. You know, we all move through things at different times, so there's no right or wrong. But I just really want you to know that I personally understand, and each journey is different. So my journey, I'm happy to share it with anyone that's interested, but for this moment that isn't really important. The important thing is that we all have our own unique journey. We're all going to find ourselves, whether we like it or not. We can resist and we can fight. We can be that little child that just throws a tantrum, whatever, you know, if that's what you need to do, that's what you need to do, but it's not going to change things. Only change is going to happen when you are ready to take back the responsibility and your power to move forward, and stop giving your power away to others' opinions, other people's narratives, other people's agendas, other people's fears and insecurities. They are not of you, and it's okay to witness that, support them, but also come back home to what is right for you. And that's what this initiation is all about right now. It's coming back home to us. And so to do that, it's going to take with walking through the fire. Basically, we need to feel it all and see it all, and not only individually but collectively. We're faced with so much that's just coming at us constantly, and that's okay. It's okay to take time out to process things. There's a lot right now, and I'm just here as a guiding light to hold the space. I'm just a space holder for you to know that, and I have my own sources for where I need to go when I need to have a moment, and I have my breakdown, and I have, it's that ever. We just have to allow the emotions to move through us. In this moment, I'm feeling really powerful and strong, but, in a few hours' time, perhaps I'll have an emotion move through me that brings tears or frustration, or, and that's okay. That's okay. We just need to allow it to move through us with our breath. It's just energy. It just needs to move through the body, just like water running over us. So just finishing off before I leave you today, just the last paragraph. I'll just start from the beginning again. If you are in the middle of initiation right now, you will get through it. And one day soon, you will bless the thing that broke you down and cracked you open, because the world needs you open. You are going somewhere sacred. It will be worth it, and you're closer than you think. Yes. So just breathing that in and knowing that for me, that sacred place is within. Is within.